that project? What was the process there?
Cool. For those of you who aren't aware, I co-created, directed, and performed in a web series back in 2009, 2008, 2009 called There Will Be Brawl. Thank you. Thank you, poor people. It was essentially a live-action film noir kind of HBO crime drama version of the Nintendo universe. So it took place in a dystopian mushroom kingdom where Princess Peach is struggling to maintain control. The main character is Luigi in a trench coat. The Mario Brothers have fallen from grace for a long time, and it goes into like a dark murder mystery. 5 years ago, there was a murder spree by the cannibal Kirby. Because he eats people and wears their skin people. Like, it's an easy transition. And there's like a series of copycat murders going on, and all the characters that didn't make it into Brawl for Melee were the first victims. We had a bunch of like intrinsic jokes there. And yeah, it was fun. The whole series ended up being like 3.5 hours long, which we didn't intend to originally. And on top of directing it, I also played the role of Ganondorf, the Mafia Don Ganondorf.
Which was a fun one. It was very much based on Butcher Bill from Gangs of New York. She's sort of this very, smooth, mildly aggressive, but very charismatic bad guy.
Also the voice of Kirby. If there's anything I've done with that show, it's instilling a generation of nightmares. It's all hate things.
Yes, princess. Tell me what you would prefer. Tall and thin or short and fat?
But that came about from me and my partner in that project, Zach Rafton, playing Melee a bunch one night in preparation for Brawl's release. And they just released all the screenshots of Kirby's attacks for the new one. And like, yeah, he swallows people and, gets their helmets and stuff. And then they introduced Sonic the Hedgehog. And it's just screenshots of him wearing Sonic's scalp. Like, there's no hat. It's the top of his head, pulled from his body and slammed onto Kirby. I'm like, that's messed up. And so we began talking about the whole, like, Kirby removing people's skin and wearing it, maybe people thinking that went into the whole Hannibal Lecter, analogy. And then we began to talk about other characters, like another dark, twisted, realistic world version of that. And by the end of the night, we had like a whole universe fleshed out for our twisted version of Smash Brothers. And we're like, well, you know what? I just bought a camera to shoot web stuff. Let's go ahead and do something with this. And so we did. We shot it. We had a lot of great, fantastic actors come in to play roles, including the incredibly talented Kyle Hebert plays our Wario.
Yes.
So yeah, we were really, really proud of it, and that's kind of where it all came from. No worries. You've been adding on quite a few questions, so that gives me a for those who haven't seen the series, I'll be very vague. Essentially, the individual remaining in the end has transitioned from the Nintendo universe into the real universe with his newfound power set based on the individuals that he recently destroyed, and went straight for the heads of Nintendo. So that basically was a vague kind of Donnie Darko style make up your own ending element there, but basically the idea behind it was Kirby was now loose in our world. There you go.
By the way, that Kirby voice sounds like Gollum.
It is very similar. No, not slowly.
I have a question and a request. Question: if you could cosplay Levi, would you?
I don't know if I can pull that off. I'm not short enough. I don't know. I mean, I could certainly try. I'm old age doing. I've seen so many great Levi cosplayers around here that make makeup right and like they have their bodies right. I can't. I don't think I can compete. So maybe if it was like cleaning Levi that I could pull off. I'd be down with that.
And I was also wondering if you could say as Sinbad, the big ass tree lion, choo doll. Ground choo doll.
I mean, just look around you, John. I mean, look at all these big ass trees, right? That's okay. I'll put this in my hair also. I did work. Thank you.
Hello. Do you know from Sport Conversations conversations with the girl characters so I can get the S rank.
Mhm.
But, so you can watch those on the internet. So I was watching all those female sport conversations and how you get the S rank.
Mhm.
And so all those that I watched, Crom gives the special ring to them when he proposes, but not to female Avatar. Do you know why?
Crom's a dick. He's like in his pocket, he's like, no, not this one. It's kind of messed up.
I realized that. I was like, why?
Maybe he wanted to make that one special, and they went and just like, he gave that to her like a private dinner somewhere. I don't know. He's
Wind
like,
at the back of the sword of my side.
exactly. And together we should build a world.
Peaceful
Oh,
world.
I forgot this. Damn it, you know, like he totally forgot the ring. It's like the most embarrassing moment of Crom's life. He's like, ah.
The movie is the weirdest full of pies. I was totally lost reading this.
Well, the best part was recording a lot of lines of dialogue in the game without any context. You know, going from one scene to another where it's like, come on, we have to go to war together. Oh, what? My clothes, you know, like it's just back to back. Like, I don't. All right, sure, let's do this. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, I think it's one of my favorite. I mean, this isn't really a blooper because it didn't make it the final game, but we were recording the ending for the game, which is the whole sequence. Like, I'm not going to spoil anything. This sequence was the end of the game where, like, it's a first-person view. It was like a person waking up, and Crom lifts him off the ground, and it goes, it's really close up his face, and he says a line. And the English adaptation for the Japanese line didn't match the movement of the lips. Because they animated it to the Japanese, like, very clearly, like, not just like lip flap, like, it was very well enunciated to the Japanese line. So we're like, this isn't fitting, it doesn't look right. Let's workshop this for a bit. So the director, Patrick Seitz, and the producer were all talking it over, and I'm watching the scene over and over again, and I'm like, I got it, just roll. All right, like, okay, yeah, I got it, fits perfectly, go, all right. And he lifts the player up and looks in the eyes, this dreamy shot of Crom's face, his eyes staring deeply into the pools of yours, and says, I can see your butthole. And it fits the lip flap of the Japanese animation perfect. So if you ever go back and watch that cutscene on YouTube, just turn the audio down and imagine that dialogue. Oh my god, it's perfect. It's not the kind of phrase I should be saying when talking about singing your butthole. Anyway, good morning everyone, happy Easter.